couple
Anyways.
online.
Yeah, it would help if you could join, huh?
It's just a lot of refreshing that's going like, computer, why are you not Oh, you're not online. Which is weird because everything else is online, but Steam's like, nah.
Oh, you know, I just realized I still have my earbud in when I tried to call Drag earlier.
Use that to block that. Conversation. Good.
Alright. I'm ready to potentially get into trouble.
So.
Yeah.
Y'all darn it.
Letari and Stalverk should not be by themselves. That was a mistake.
No, but y'all made the decisions already.
It's fine!
This was a mistake and you know it.
Stalverk won't do anything dumb.
So who's ready for the fun part?
Who has the brain cell in this friendship? I don't know.
You guys are sharing one.
That's not a good idea.
The
Hi
scythe?
everyone, welcome back to more... Yeah, the scythe has the brain cell.
Oh no.
Oh god, that... Oh no, please don't give the psycho motherfucker the brain cell.
He probably has it though.
I mean, crazy in and of itself is a clear indicator of at least a decent bit of intelligence. You don't see dumb go crazy. Dumb just dumb.
I hate that you're not wrong. Anyways, hi everybody, welcome back to more Shadows of Landar. This evening we continue from where we left off. The party had made their way to this town that they're currently in. It's a very happy-go-lucky town. Please don't go back to that shop because I have already forgotten the person's name and the shop name.
I wrote down the shop name. I don't remember the. I think yeah, it's Bella Luna's Bounty.
Oh god.
Yeah, here we go.
I wrote it down.
Hey.
There was Bella. There was named after.
Yep. She was a quickling. Anyways, you guys have done things in this town as far as a little bit of shopping. There was a conversation had in which some things were noticed, some creepy things happened. You learned there's wendigos in the forest around this place.
Oh no, it's a pet.
That thing would eat your face hole. Along with any other piece of your body.
Stalverk will tame it. He's a Disney princess, remember?
That works for animals.
Kind of like animals now.
Huh?
They're kind of like animals.
Kind of like animals.
They're I will give you that. They're kind of like animals. But not close enough. Anyways. So, they learned this, and they all went to bed, minus, obviously, David, who had his vision taken away from him and shown something. In fact, everybody was shown something, except the rest of you saw it in a dream. An individual firing a bow into a zombie's head, go retrieving it. Yeah. We pick up. After you guys have split off into teams, you're going to go search the forest for said individual.
Yeah.
But first, we're not going to start here. We're going to start over in Haven. Now, it's been a couple days since the people have returned. They're being... Yes, don't forget you guys' memories and things.
I didn't forget. I pocketed it. It's fine.
Letari would have eaten hers, so I'm updating that.
I remember this.
He's been pocketing him. Nobody's paid attention to it.
Oh, Aspire.
Uh?
Honey badgers have nothing on what I have planned in this forest.
I don't care.
So, like I said, it's been a couple days since the ones who had mysteriously disappeared in the night had been returned to you. They had informed you all of what has happened, and You know, like I said, it's been a couple days, so they were being taken care of, being watched to make sure nothing bad has happened. And Lily and Fenda, you guys are actually out on like the shoreline area, looking out into the sea. It's around evening, and you see a group of people down the shoreline a bit, and they appear to, looks like putting something in a boat and pushing it out into the water. Having been here a couple days, and this isn't the first time you've noticed this. And I'm sure if you had asked any questions about it, you'd been told this is basically how they send off their elders, as far as should one pass. This time, however, you watch it drift off into the water, and at this point, it is dark. You can make out the shape of it, and everybody there at the shore pushed it out. Starts to walk away. And their back is to the ship, or to the little boat, and you guys are still watching it. You notice a light appear above it. Not too far above it, maybe 3, 4 feet above it. And it looks like it's connected to a pole. And about a foot down from the light, you see what looks like a skeletal hand wrapped around it. And a figure is able to be made out through the light. I'm just going to pull it out here. All of you can see it. This is the figure.
He seems friendly.
And he's not looking at the body. He's not looking at you guys. In his other hand, he actually has what looks like a pole, and he's just pushing it into the water, propelling the boat forward. And as you watch, everything, the boat, the light, the figure, just fades into nothing.
Is that normal? Just...
Not sure what she would say to that.
Right, she has a cat that just disappears, huh?
Yeah.
I feel like she's been burying a cat in sand, like you do with a person.
And I'm sure Cat's just looking up, and you hear Grismel. Grismel is not pleased.
Grismel wishes to know what you're looking at. Grismel cannot see.
The cat's just looking directly up because of the way it's being buried. What are you distracted by? What are you doing?
That's fine. That's not a reason to go tell people. Fairies speak of, there's this guy and he just disappeared. He was really creepy looking, like that kind of fairy speak. Of confusion. And slight fascination. Maybe a little bit of concern.
I will say, however, we're going to do one more jump to somebody else prior to the search party. Bryn.
No, what?
Oh.
Oh, gods, what? What do you want?
That, as far as that boat thing happened, the evening before the night in which you all had gotten the dream. Okay. And showed you as far as the person in the forest. So, somebody else got a dream that night. you remember the Raven Queen is no longer, as far as in the realm of the living, or, alive. She's kind of been destroyed.
Considering I can't cast magic anymore, it is a daily reminder of this fact, yes.
Your dream, you're standing on the edge of a river. It's a dull gray atmosphere around you. The water itself is a dull gray. And you see a boat floating down the river. You see a lantern or a pole being held by this figure. And the boat comes to a stop in front of you. And laying in the boat, you do see an elderly gentleman with 2 gold pieces laying on his eyes. The figure turns and looks at you.
I've had worse dreams, okay?
Welcome.
Welcome to what?
I have been beseeched to uptake what was lost.
Huh.
My name is Kara.
Hi?
I am the new guide of the souls to their final rest.
Ah.
Just do as you normally would do with the Raven Queen. I know what I speak. I know the words I speak. As long as I don't have to... He just kind of stops and looks. You must make this quick. Someone needs collecting soon.
Lovely.
Fairy waits for those who are lost. And you see he kind of taps the lantern on the edge of the boat, and a purplish light floats out of the lantern and goes into your chest.
What'd you do?
Your magic has been returned to you.
I don't...
Do with it as you would if I were she.
I'm not sure you're gonna like that.
I'm sure if you upset me, I am far worse than she.
Does this mean Striker gets
Okay,
his
now you're-
abilities back?
You're just, see...
I've collected gods. I'm much older than her.
You do realize none of that scares me.
I'm well aware. I know what you've been through. I know where you're going. I know how you end. I can make that end come sooner.
I wish you luck in that endeavor, at least keeping me dead.
The river Styx is not easily traversed. And he just propels the boat back down the river. And your dream fades.
Well, she's not gonna be mad about getting her powers back, but she's like, well, I made a deal with the Raven Queen to get my magic. I don't remember making a deal with the other guy.
He does get his abilities back. He doesn't get the dream, but trust me, he is going to be happy.
Oh.
I'm very confused.
Actually, you know what? I did do it dumb.
Hmm.
I'm looking at this paper I have here. I wrote Striker's name on the other side of it.
Oh. It's okay.
Striker, you were there. any comments you would like to make?
I would have to. I was only half paying attention because it was Rin's thing. I'm sorry. So no, I guess not.
Well, I could do it this way, though.
Oh, it's fine. I was just wondering.
I can do it this way.
Eh?
Striker.
Oh dear.
You're not in the same area that Rin was in hers. You're in an open field. This one does have color, although you're overlooking a city in flame. You look out, and the dress of the people you see fleeing the city is not by any means modern. If you were to take a guess, the guard is maybe from over 2,000 years before. And you just see this figure that just begins to pass through people. They don't register that he's there. He pays the ones fleeing no mind. As he gets to bodies that are laying that you can see from here, you see he pulls open their mouth, puts a gold piece in it, closes it, and then places 2 on their eyes. He does this for each one. His head turns to you. You blink, and he stands maybe 5 feet from you.
Holy shit.
Hello.
Hi?
You are the other that I have uptaken the responsibility of guiding.
Okay. Just...
As I've told your wife, I am the one that is to take her place. The one you once followed. I am Charon, ferryman. I will be the one to now guide the souls of those lost to where they will find rest.
Not sure how I feel about making another contract with somebody.
No contracts. Just continue as you were. And you see he hits the lantern down, similar to how he did with Ren, and you see purple light, and it comes directly to you.
Oh, that's a
And
strange feeling.
Yeah, but say you feel this energy kind of pass over you and kind of fill you. Which Rin would have felt the same thing. I just kind of forgot the words that I was going to be using. Chat, stream, don't worry. It's been a long day. I worked. Work was interesting. As I said, just continue as you were.
Huh. Good luck dealing with this.
Oh, this has been dealt with long ago. Way before any of what you all have dealt with was even a thought. Thankfully, you're a bit more mellowed than your wife.
Debatable some days.
Oh, I know. I'm aware. As I told her, I know where you've been, where you'll go, and how you will end. Although I do not threaten, I will promise. Any punishment she would have dealt, I can tenfold.
I'll keep that in mind.
He nods. You blink, and he's back down to what he was doing as far as with the bodies.
I love their very different reactions to this guy coming in, handing them their power back, and going like, "Hey, by the by, if you screw me over, I will like absolutely destroy you."
Yeah, no, there's gonna be this, honey. No.
For those who are unaware of where this being comes from, this is the ferryman of Greek mythology, who has guided gods and heroes to their final resting place.
Listen, I know that.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't care. She barely cared about the Raven Queen in general.
How she got away with half the shit she did.
He won't let that kind of stuff slide.
She doesn't know that
Player knowledge.
Oh my God.
Raven Queen was very lax compared to this one.
Oh my God, it's gonna be a reverse role of Stryker's gonna be the one begging him to let Rin go.
It's like, please, just. I will keep her in line. Just please give her back.
Listen, she was stupid. I'm sorry. Please just give her back.
I can see that.
I can just see him having her soul in a little bottle. She's just sitting there, arms crossed, like.
Yeah, he would probably just have the bottle sitting in front of him. Like, this is the third time that this has happened. Just bottle is sitting there. She's just sitting there crossing her arms. He's taking much longer than usual. I'm well aware. I want to get rid of you as soon as possible. At this point, I could either just push you into that pit over there, or
Yes, but then you have to deal with my husband, so I wish you luck in that
I
endeavor.
will put him in the pit as well.
Great!
Anyway.
Oh god, you're going to turn this guy snarky. Oh god.
Yep.
You're going to break the ferryman of Greek mythology. Anyways.
Riz broke the Raven Queen. She can break this guy too. It's fine.
Anyways, we get back to our main attraction now. Shall we? Two of the parties that are going out have their own brain cells. One group shares brain cells.
Okay, to be fair, Stalverk smart. He's just crazy.
Not Rin. Letari is also smart.
My
You
favorite.
did this to me. Thank you so much.
I did. You're welcome.
Letari is also smart, but again, also has this lax in judgment on occasion.
Yeah, Stalverk's fine. He'll be fine. He doesn't.
It's
The
not
parties.
It's not like they've ever gotten into trouble together before. Never in a million years.
The parties are as follows. We have David and Huffle, Stalverk and Letari, and Nolan Fiend. And then Pet Brigade. Guess they got the fanfare. Do the fake trumpets. But no. You all set out your different paths into the forest. For those that would like to roll a perception check, I need to open character sheets.
Perception.
That's not my strong suit, and I don't have my mouse.
Mine's
I'm
fine.
well aware you're not good at perception.
What do you mean yours is fine? You've needed like the advantage about as much as I have.
I mean, he's been proficient in it for a while. It just
Yeah.
got upped. It's fine.
I'm concerned, madam.
Don't worry about it.
Why are you concerned? concerned.
Because there's actually a conversation Letari needs to have with Stalverk about his reaction to things. It's fine. Nothing. Just it's fine.
Don't be sad, be glad.
He's just crazy. Everybody's just been in denial that he's crazy.
Wouldn't let me type it.
How dare!
Alright. Let's see. So your numbers are. You know what? I'll go ahead and give you a friend here. No. Oh. Well, you want the good news or the bad news? No.
Mm.
Well, that's bad news.
Okay.
Don't worry, keep over 4 on the die.
I rolled a 6.
You know, fair. I feel bad for both you and him. Just yes, yes.
Null's distracted. It's fine.
That's fine. I need to find where is Huffle and Viceroy. Shit, I hit the wrong button. I accidentally opened the first sheet over the fiends. Damn it. Fuck.
Hold on.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I was not looking. Only realized things were happening when I heard the sound from tabletop.
Yeah, I disconnected like a good minute ago.
Oh no, I didn't realize I was not. I was looking away at the time. I'm so sorry.
Fine.
I was gonna say.
I'll reopen things.
I was gonna say. Stalverk also hasn't really been eating too. In general.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
Probably,
fine.
he's probably like nibbles on stuff, but that's about it at the moment. It's fine.
That would explain Null's distraction.
Yeah.
It's just like not eating. Why is he not eating?
That's not normal. It's fine.
I mean, Null knows one thing for sure. It's not that his cooking's bad, because you know that's not true.
Here
Yeah.
we go.
Stalverk's never rejected his cooking.
Null's too confident in his cooking skills to even fathom that it's his cooking. That ego, though. I mean, to be fair, his cooking skill is good.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Alrighty. So. Don't be sad, be glad.
Sorry, my internet's being dumb.
It's all good. Sorry, it's giving you fits.
Anyways, what happened after that?
I had to go roll their initiatives and stuff.
Initiatives, you mean perceptions?
You know what I meant. No, I meant initiatives.
Those are-
I said what I meant.
Those are very different things, sir.
Not anymore. Anyways, you
Initiative
guys
of the-
are exactly initiative of sight. So, before reasons. Let's see. We'll start with Huffle's 10. Huffle doesn't see anything other than the forest around her and the person she is walking the forest with.
Wait,
Now
are
we'll
they
go to-
in the forest?
I thought we were in town as
Y'all were
about
in
to say-
town. Okay, that
I
makes
was
more
about to-
sense.
I was about to say the other
Um,
two groups were in town. Letari and Stalverk hit the woods.
And Noel
I
did
went to
too.
the woods.
They were
Oh,
the only
did
ones
he?
that
Okay.
stayed
They
in
were
town.
the town. You guys
Oh, right,
all post
okay.
forest. Okay. Let's start with.
You think Null's gonna let you two go in the forest by yourselves? even if we're separated,
Let's
he's still going in
backtrack.
that forest.
Let's backtrack then.
It's fine.
I need an investigation check from David.
Ah.
I see.
Because you have to ask around.
Investigation, oh, fuck. 11.
Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It appears Huffle rolled a 22 total.
Hey,
Actually, way to bounce back after a 10 perception check.
Hey, well, alright.
Wow. Yeah. So, you guys are going through town and you're both, trying to ask questions of people and, see if anybody's seen anything or. And you. What kind of questions are you asking people?
What were we trying to figure out again?
Okay, thank you. Thank God. The DM isn't the only one who forgot what you guys were doing.
Oh, right, we were trying to figure out if
the
anyone
person.
knew anything about the one name they heard, which I can't remember.
Orvis.
That guy.
I believe that was his name I gave him.
Yeah.
I should probably
Basically,
find his
asking
character.
for any information related to that name specifically.
Alright, so you guys are asking around. It takes a little bit. You finally do come across this elderly man sitting on a bench and looks like he's tossing little breadcrumbs, feeding some little small birds. Yes, I'm adding a bird feeder. Don't worry about it. He just kind of turns to you. What did he say? You mean Elvis? Elvis, yes. That sounds right. Elvis. No, can't ring any bells. Well, actually. Was he that half-elfin fellow, or was he a dwarf? And I would assume this is probably when Huffle would step in and be like, I'm not saying anything as Huffle, I can't think of brain words.
Mhm.
I just said brain words, I just realized this. You guys eventually would convince him to, because it looks like he's stalling slightly, like he doesn't want to answer. All right, fine. There's this gnomish fellow that always went and points at a store. Went there to buy some arrows, and he'd always go right back to the forest.
You been around recently?
Not in about a couple weeks.
Alright.
Although he usually does travel when the town travels. not sure if he has a place in town he comes and hides out in, or stays in the forest, or what the deal is. Also, this voice is very much hurting the DM's throat.
Then don't do it.
I was about to say,
Too
you did
late,
that
I've already
to
committed
yourself.
to it. I've committed.
You did this to yourself.
I, as a player, cannot think of any further questions.
Do you have any more bread? I absentmindedly threw the loaf on the ground. And you look and you see like 20 birds have converged on this loaf of bread.
Could I possibly have something bread-like?
I'm sure you could probably like pull like a
I'm sure there's
Piece
things in
of-
the rations, like
Yeah.
they make
There's
like
probably some-
crackers
yeah.
and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah,
Especially-
David will hand him a ration.
Yeah.
Yeah, may as well.
Okay. And see, he just goes back to breaking pieces up and throwing it, but they're still going ham on this loaf of bread at the moment. It was like half a loaf left, so they will be chunky.
This moments we can just be glad that loaves are sentient, because I can just imagine that. Oh dear God, help!
That's when you find out the old man really cast awaken on the loaf of bread.
All right,
He's
but
listening to the
from
street.
there, the next lead is the arrow buying shop place.
Which is Bella Luna's.
Oh, cool. To that place then.
Okay. Well, before we go to that, we'll go to the forest people.
Yay!
The ones that are hunting down the four of you that are ready to eat you.
Oh, good.
Wait, not those forest people. Sorry. Wrong sketch. We'll start with Nolan, Fiend. Due to perception rolls. You guys are proceeding through parts of the forest. And with your perceptions, you don't notice much, but you have this eerie feeling like something's watching you. And you turn and you don't see anything. You know, you look around for a little bit, you don't see anything. But even when you turn to look, you still feel that something's looking at me. Oh. Now, to the other two. Mr. 23 Perception.
Yes.
And I believe you had a 14, Letari?
I had a 15. Hold on.
I can't see
think you
it,
did have a
so.
15.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I think you did.
15. It's
Okay.
15.
Ah, yes. There you go. So, yeah, I say Fiend and Null had about the same perceptions.
You know?
Just very close. But for the two of you, Letari, you notice some strange things about some of the trees and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
They don't appear. How to word this? They don't appear to. Nothing appears to be growing along the bottom. So, like, maybe. And actually, I'll give this to Null and Fiend too. Around the bottom of the tree, of a bunch of the trees, there's like maybe a foot out from the tree and like in a circle around it, nothing growing. Like no moss, no mushrooms, nothing. However, with 15, you notice something slightly extra than that. You notice a sap-like substance kind of leaking down from this crack in this tree.
Don't touch it, Science Geek.
Look,
Do you look at it?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you get close to it?
Yeah.
Don't
Okay.
touch it.
Stalverk, we'll go to yours now.
Uh-huh.
Because you'll notice something. You notice all of the above. And something else. What Letari doesn't notice about this crack, it seems to be pulsating slightly. But your ears pick up something that you weren't exactly prepared to hear. You hear slight crunching every time it seems like it contracts.
Letari?
Letari,
2 steps back.
as you're leaning forward, as Stalverk is hearing this and seeing this, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
He's just 2 steps back. She looks at him. Oh.
Yeah. That's an 11.
Well, good. They're not very quick beings, so this is fine. A vine kind of curls up from where the root system is, kind of tries to latch onto you, and you're able to step back. And as it had reached out to grab at you, you see this opening has opened up slightly.
Ah, I see.
And
Okay.
you see about 5 rows of teeth within it.
10 more
That's
steps
right.
back.
And it closes, and you just hear... And you
Yeah,
see little...
Letari's...
And you see little pieces of fur and stuff within.
Yeah, Letari's backing up to stand next to Stalverk and go, I'm glad I didn't touch it.
Told you not to touch it.
You do
Hopefully,
feel a slight shaking in the ground.
Jeez.
We should
As one of the roots and you see it sort of start to slightly lift off the ground.
we should probably go.
Just slowly backing up.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Is that normal? Is that do plants normally? Okay.
He's not known for their mobility.
I am proud of these things, by the way, because guess what? I created them
Nice.
Hey,
based on a
Mr.
picture.
Mr. Tree thing, can you not?
You see, and the crack you had noticed before was maybe about a foot wide, like a foot long. You now see this rippling, fissure just kind of go down the length of the tree about maybe 5. And whenever it just kind of opens slightly, you see the glint of teeth.
Hey, how well do you think thunder will work on wood?
Probably, but let's not test that theory because, yeah, no, I don't think Nal would be very happy with
You
either
do
of us.
notice it's moving, very slowly.
Yeah, I think we could just walk away from this one.
Do you want to play your knowledge because your characters see this? It's moving as slow as a gelatinous cube,
Fun.
which is very slow.
Oh,
And
it's
pitiful.
cute. Come on. He's like backing up.
You're gonna you're gonna continue hunting down what you're hunting and just lead this tree to it.
Debatable. He is. It's actually was the thought.
Oh no!
She's just gonna look at Stalverk and go, listen, if Nal didn't want you having a Wendigo for a pet, I don't think he's gonna want this either.
Mind you, this is like a 20-foot tall tree.
But this is but it's a plant. Why would he not let me have a plant?
Because the plant will eat him.
You say this, but he might make a salad out of the plant.
Salad? No, he's gonna make paper out of this tree to write down more recipes.
Well, we should. Ugh,
Oh,
man.
Ah!
Star's gonna throw rocks at the tree as he's walking backwards.
That's fucked up. Poor tree, man. It just wants a snack.
Letari's trying to get him to get away from it. He's just like constantly staying like 20 feet away and just boop.
Yeah, Letari's just got like a hand on his wrist, just slowly backing up with him. Like, I am ready to shoot this thing if it decides to move a lot faster than what I'm seeing right now.
Well, sorry, you notice it start to pick up.
We should go.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It moves at a constant speed.
It's so much fun.
it moves at a slight gait.
You know.
Mm. Besides, whatever we're looking for, this might attract it. You know,
Yeah.
it's a little noisy.
No, good.
You're not
Good.
wrong.
Good. Excellent.
What?
That's exactly what we want.
It's
You
it.
have to be quiet. You gotta be quieter than the loudest thing near you.
Yeah, it wasn't what we wanted. We didn't want to find anything.
We did. I just, I don't
Well, Tari
know.
didn't want to find any. I think Letari always has that secret hope we never find anything.
She's like, I want to find the thing, but also like maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we should just have a calm situation happen to us at least once.
Alright.
Oh.
So you guys continue. So we'll snap back to the two going to Bellaluna's bounty. So you head in and you see the same people you'd seen before as far as the little shop the shop people as far as like stocking things and moving things around. And you see this short little figure standing on top of the counter looking through a book. You see her ears perk up and she kind of looks up at you. Oh, hello. Oh boy, you look like you have a lot of questions.
Just one at the moment.
Oh good. I wasn't ready for a lot of them.
Anything you can tell us about that one name that player keeps forgetting?
Ovis.
Yeah, that.
Ovis. No much gentleman buys about a quiver of arrows every time he stops in. I haven't seen him in a while. Why? Is he in trouble? Oh, I didn't sell him. I didn't sell anything to a criminal, did I?
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
Any idea? Any idea what he would typically like? Does he hum to something?
That's what it looks like. He usually like wearing furs and stuff. Assuming to keep his normal scent away from the animals. Why are you so curious in him?
I had a dream.
You see her kind of turn and look at one of the people stocking things who has stopped stocking things, just kind of watching you. Like, what the fuck? And Bella's kind of, what are you doing? Putting stuff on the shelf. Don't make me turn you into a rabbit like the other one. And you see this person just kind of stiffen up and turns back to the shelf. Two hours as an animal usually straightens them up. A dream, you say? Care to elaborate?
A player clarification. If I remember right, he was just like running from something or someone.
No, he had actually shot a zombie.
Oh,
Oh shit, I can't remember exactly what happened now. Hold on. I remember shooting the zombie, pulling the arrow out.
and there was some kind of magic-y person. I remember.
Yeah, there was another voice there talking to him.
Right.
Well, basically not liking him attacking his creations or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
For the most part, it seems it was after some new game to these woods.
Hmm.
Zombies.
Hmm.
I mean, not these woods, but woods somewhere. And there was someone else that doesn't seem to like that.
Yeah, no, I don't know anything. I just know he comes in and... Hmm?
Okay, is that insightable?
Yeah, you can see if she's lying.
Cool. No, with that, no.
She's...
Unless it's really bad, that was a,
I'm not rolling.
Yeah.
She legitimately just sells this guy arrows.
Fine, gotcha.
And she just thinks he hunts. I say I'll be honest with you. She just thinks he hunts.
This typing concerns me.
I'm sure it's fine.
Right,
Uh-huh.
wouldn't happen to know any authorities on magic around here, would you?
What kind of magic?
I'm assuming necromancy.
I mean, we have a cleric. That's mostly, healing and bringing back people that shouldn't have died because they, were fighting an animal or something out in the forest. You don't think the town's only cleric did something, do you?
Not necessarily, it's just more... If anyone would know anything about, well, the undead, it would be one of them.
That's true. You won't be able to miss where the temple is. Just down the road, you'll be able to figure out which one it is. It's the
Alright.
only fully stone building.
Yeah. Yeah. I have no further questions, but do they currently have a supply of health potions?
You see her kind of saunter over to a book. Starts flipping through it at a very quick pace. Unfortunately, no. Our shipment hasn't come in yet. That comes in tomorrow.
Oh, fair enough. Alright. Well, I guess I'll leave you to it then, and... seems we need to go find a temple now. Respectfully bow out and search for temple.
Fair. Okay. So you guys head out, and now we'll go to the second party as far as out there adventuring. Nolan Fiend, you guys are walking as far as there for a little bit, and you do start to hear the creak of wood, stuff like that of the trees, and there is a breeze, and if you feel it down here, it's probably blowing a little bit harder up top, since breeze is usually a little bit difficult to feel through.
Mm.
But you do begin to hear a slight groaning sound from your right.
No, I'll just look in that direction.
You don't see anything yet. You just hear this very eerie groaning sound.
Now what in the heck is going on here?
I don't like that sound.
I'm just spawning in tokens in case I need a good amount of them. Don't worry about it. Then I had to create an extra one so I could throw back in the bag. You're fine. You keep walking, and you do eventually see something. Not walking your direction. I'll say it's kind of like walking in a diagonal direction, away from town. Actually, away from town, kind of off a little ways. It's kind of making its way.
We found our zombies. Not sure how I feel about that.
You do. You see make me a perception check, no? Because Fiend may be just watching this zombie at the moment. He may be fixed on it.
That's better. It's a 19.
19? Okay. Let me go ahead and roll this thing for this person. Dang. So, you hear up in a tree like a cracking of a piece of a branch, and you see a little stout short figure, and you see them draw a bow, and they just pull back on the string with this arrow notched, and they let go, and you see this arrow. It sails through some branches, not like through the wood, but through like the small little separation between them. And it just right into the back of this zombie's neck. And you just hear a and it just falls forward.
Looks up at where the person was.
You see they don't even look at you and Fiend. They begin running through the trees, like from branch to branch, in the direction of the zombie it just shot. Interwebs. Don't be butthole interwebs. Be good boy.
On thyself.
Interwebs calm thyself down.
Good.
Anyways. You're okay. Are you getting sassy with me, Numbers?
The answer's
I see this.
Please calm down, numbers.
Nice. The numbers mean.
Things and stuff
Okay.
and tech and whatnot.
I'm gonna attempt here. As long as I'm heard, that is. Okay. Alright. Oh, you're fine. I just wanted to make sure as far as it wasn't gonna do a wonk. That's fair. Ah, fair. So, yeah, you just see this figure kind of bouncing between branch to branch as far as it runs in that direction of it. Is there anything you would like to do?
Probably follow because he's thinking that this is the person that was in a dream, based on actions and look.
Mm-hmm. You see it kind of nimbly jump down from the tree, and it lands next to this zombie. Pulls the arrow out, kind of. Oh, so why do they always send me to do this? Yeah. Kind of wipes it off. Oh God. And I've been spotted by outsiders. Oh no. What do you want?
Wanted to see what you were doing.
Border patrol of the camp. This figure hasn't turned around to you yet. He
What the name was?
Ovis.
Ovis, is it?
No, I'm Whitley. Why are you looking for Master Ovis?
Well, not entirely sure. Had a dream, basically.
Dream.
So I'm doing the same thing you were.
Huh. Oh, I know Master Ovis sometimes goes out and does some scouting, but I don't think he's left camp in a couple of days.
Camp, you say?
Yeah. About half a mile, and he points as far as in the direction.
Is it further into the forest?
It is. I really have to get back to doing my scouting.
Very well.
So if you don't mind, I'm gonna. You're not a zombie, so they shouldn't fire at you or attack you on sight. They'll give you a chance to speak.
That's good for them.
Fair.
No, I just react by turning into a T-Rex. It's fine.
Fair.
You shoot me, I become big.
Fair. So do you and Fiend begin walking in that direction?
Yeah, I mean, he's going to attempt to use the sending coin, but he's assuming it's still the same issue.
The sending coin, yes. I think you guys were given sending stones that have like 3 uses. Each.
Yes, alright. That we were. Yeah, he would. Imagine he has to pick one person basically to send it to.
No, you can send it to anybody who has a stone connected to this one. So for instance, you can send it to both of the stones that you guys have, that the other 2 groups have.
Okay. Yeah, he'll say, so I found one of the scouts. Apparently there's a camp further in this forest. Heading toward it with Fiend at the moment. I can give a indication of where I am if you want me to wait.
I don't remember who all had stones.
I think all of us.
Did we all have
So we
one?
have, like, Yeah. We all have
Mm.
one, but they only have 3 uses.
I thought we had 3.
Yeah, I
One
thought it
each.
Oh,
It's one
that's
each group.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not sure which one of us had
Right
it.
now, yeah, I'm about to say right now, I would say David has it. That grouping.
I think Stalverk has ours?
Yeah, I'll probably ask Letari if they want to keep looking around, if they want to head towards the camp then.
That's the biggest lead. We could head that direction and keep looking on our way.
Stalverk will just say, right, we'll catch up to you.
Yeah.
Fair.
He's just gonna, in the direction they're going,
Mhm.
because he knows Stalverk can go up in the trees if he really needs to.
Yeah.
You can also fly.
And this lasts for how long? It lasts for 1 minute. I'll do a minor illusion of purple sparkly arrow pointing in the direction we went up in the sky. And just start heading that way.
Fair.
Is it advantage if I would head straight there or follow up on this church and then head there? Hmm.
And you could still follow up on the church and then head there if you want.
Very fair.
They may do that.
Alright, so Fiend and Null are heading in that direction. Letari and Stalverk will jump to you guys this time again.
Oh
Mhm.
boy.
I know you said there's a conversation Letari wanted to have with Stalverk.
Yeah.
So if you want to go ahead and do that, I need to run to the bathroom. That
Mhm.
way, conversation.
Okay.
While I go to the bathroom, because you guys could have conversation while.
It's if we even find the arrow, to be fair.
Yeah.
Also very fair.
We get
I
distracted
will-
very easily.
I will make you guys have perception checks when I get back.
Okay.
Well, depending where you are in the conversation.
Okay. Random question. Zal,
Yes.
you seemed awfully calm about his final decision.
Calm is debatable. I still would like him to change his mind.
Okay, then you don't seem as pushy as you were.
Let me put it this way, I've been telling him to have a talk with you for years.
Yeah.
So... his head's kind of thicker than a rock?
Yeah.
And so is yours at times.
I know.
I only push so much before it's like, okay, what else can I say at this point?
I suppose that's fair. Just, I don't know. This particular topic seems very sensitive to you, which I get it. Cursing, bad things, werewolf is not a great curse.
Oh, you know, he's got the thought process of if I didn't attack. No, but I also only ever did the feral thing once. And don't remember much. At all.
You did not handle that well, if I remember that.
No. No. If it wasn't for no, I probably might have happened again, because I get distracted very easily.
We both do.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. Is that you can't monitor him because you get distracted very easily.
I know. But like you said, how did exactly do you tell him this might not be the greatest idea in the world with that in mind?
I mean, I couldn't have been more clear.
So you're still very worried, right? You're not mad.
Wasn't so much angry now. Angry that he's making a dumb decision, if that's what you mean.
Fair. Just the kind of mad that, like, you just kind of stop trying at all.
We are on a time limit. I could keep trying, but once it takes hold fully, it'll be
I
a
don't
little
even know
hard.
when that timetable is.
Probably a few days. I mean, mine only took a few days.
Yours only took, like, what, 2?
His took, I believe, 3.
I can't remember because I know the Strahd fight happened. I think there was, like, the one day.
He didn't even start showing signs till after the first rest, I think. And even then, he was still. I think it was the second day when he was like completely unconscious, and then the third day he turned.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
Seems
is
about
how
right.
it went.
Yeah,
That
sounds
seems
right to
about
me.
right. We have VODs, we can confirm that later.
Mhm. I mean, what else do you want me to say? I can keep repeating the point, but he was actually getting a little pissed off himself. Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, I can punch him in the face.
That's not recommended.
Aw, you don't want to see his pretty face get hurt.
I'd rather you two not fight.
Well, you're saying that I shouldn't stop pushing, but you know it's gonna turn into a fight if I do. I'm gonna tell you that now.
I'm not saying to not stop pushing. I'm just trying to understand a lot of different reactions to things. You know.
I mean, would you have kept it? So, like, acting like nothing is wrong like he is?
Honestly, I wouldn't have. Only because, well, considering my history, it definitely wouldn't have gone in my favor.
Hey, at least it would have been your own little curse thing. It wouldn't have been something telling you what to do. Although losing self-control is always a possibility with those kind of curses.
Which I'm trying very hard not to do.
Yeah.
Look, I'm already more prone to things getting in my head as it is. I do not need to add on top of it anything else. So yes, I would have gotten rid of it because I'm already in danger. I'm not gonna add something else on top of it.
Well, I mean, he technically already did, but, you know. Well, if you're going to be with him, wouldn't that technically still be adding onto your own problems?
Technically, just, I don't know.
You can leave the decision up to him all you want, but you should still tell him your concerns.
I just don't want to upset him.
He's just gonna stop and look at you?
Don't
Have you
give me
not
that.
seen me and Null? Couples fight and argue and sometimes threaten to get stabbed with a radiant sword constantly. Sorry.
Yeah.
Stabbing.
Would I think that Null would ever actually try to kill me? No. Hurt me? To get me to understand and knock some sense into me? Yes. Because sometimes that's what I need. Just like you kind of need it every once in a while.
Yeah, I can always kind of count on you and all to make sure I'm not being overly dumb.
So are you not seeing the point I'm making now with David? Of sometimes he might need a reality check and a smack in the face?
I don't know how to do that. I'm not good at that.
I mean, you used to do that with your mom.
I was kind of really mad at her.
Well,
Also slightly disconnected from her at the time, so it was a little bit easier.
don't let love blind you. Get you into trouble.
Trust me, I know. You met my ex.
And meanwhile, I'm very protective. No, I know Noah can take care of himself just fine. But that doesn't stop him from protecting me, even though I can take care of myself. Because I do dumb shit once in a while. Smiles.
No kidding. Why did they trust us to go by ourselves again, by the way?
I don't know. What sign are we supposed to be looking for, anyways?
No idea!
I have not been paying attention.
No, I haven't either! Wait, you were how have neither of us been paying attention? Why did they let us do this?
You know,
I'll try to
This-
talk on.
at least express your concerns. At the bare minimum. Let him know that you're concerned. That's the best part that you can do.
I can try that again. The last time I tried to kind of do that may have distracted me a little bit.
You really shouldn't let him do that. I've tried that with Null.
Hard.
It doesn't work.
Very hard. Listen, I fluster easy. I'm sorry.
Try not to let the sexual attraction overshadow your feelings for other things.
I will try. How about that?
And if he distracts you, you need to go, nope. We're in the middle of a conversation.
I will make attempts. It's hard. He's very charismatic. What do you want?
Be quieter next time.
Say that again. I'm sorry, my Discord.
Be quieter next time.
Okay. That's not fair.
Prolonging for Jay to come back so we can make our rolls.
Listen, next time we'll just get our own place. How about that?
Yes, separate. Seclude yourselves. Or learn the silence spell. That works too.
I don't think I can learn that. Learn some other mock-up things, not that one.
Spell scrolls exist.
I'm fine, that's a spell that Null can technically get.
Let's cast silence on their room, like, have fun!
Or just silence on their room so they can't hear.
Yeah, because it muffles, that's right!
No sound can exit or enter.
Oh no.
And he speaks telepathically anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Second learn Tiny Hut! Sound can still escape Tiny Hut.
Yeah.
That is unfortunate.
You're doing okay though, right? With everything you... I don't know. Been a little bit more crazy than usual.
I'm fine.
Uh-huh.
Why? Do I not seem fine?
I don't know. Things have been weird.
Normal day.
This was not normal. This is peaceful. This is not normal for us.
Enjoy the time that you have.
I would really like to, but unfortunately, the looming gloom and despair of things kind of, like, keeps that from happening.
I think I'm just unfazed by it by this point.
You do carry around a crazy scythe, so...
Yeah, it kind of forces me to be crazy. It's fine!
That's really not fine.
I mean, I can unattune to it, but I don't know if that'll fix it.
That might not be a great idea.
I'd have to start over. I don't know if I want to do that.
That might be a pain.
Oh
We love
god.
that.
I mean... The townspeople seem nice.
They do, which I actually kind of like. Almost reminds me of home.
Well, I'll give you this to put your mind at ease. I can't force him to make or change his mind. If he doesn't want to, he's stubborn as hell. As are most of us.
Mm-hmm.
As long as he's aware of what everybody's concerns are and he actually accepts that fact, that would be nice. But I can't quite tell if he does or if he just thinks that being too cautious for whatever stupid reason.
Could go either way. He can be smart, but you're not wrong.
Yeah. You're supposed to be the smart one in that relationship.
I try, but my smart applies to very different things, and I get hyper-focused, and so I lose track of what I'm actually supposed to be smart of.
Hmm. Well, I don't know. The curiosity killed the cat phrase. You almost died to a tree.
Okay, to be fair, we both almost died to a lot of things because of that phrase.
It wasn't so much curiosity for me, just sheer wanting to interfere knowing I might die in the process.
That's... I think some people call that death wishing. A little bit.
Well, now, the worst case scenario, I just go back to Loth, and then I have to come back from there.
More likely Null will meet you halfway.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to, like, build a little portal thing, and just,
Yeah.
or have some way to just teleport right back to Null, just so I don't get in as much trouble.
Yeah. I don't recommend dying anymore. I don't think you can take it.
It was never in the plan, to be fair.
I know it's never in the plan, but let's try and plan a little bit better.
How do we do that? You can only plan so far ahead.
Exactly.
I mean, I
We're both
plan?
gonna die.
No, you know.
We're both gonna die. We're both gonna end up getting each other killed or dying ourselves, and both of them are going to end up burning everything to the ground, and it's not gonna end well.
Yeah. I'm surprised that, Huffle's wife hasn't come to burn things to the ground, actually, with how many times she gets hurt. Although, I don't know if she knows that. Should tell her that and see her reaction.
That, considering Huffle's family, I'm pretty sure it's just part of the norm.
I still have the highest death count of the party. I'm gonna keep that record.
I don't think that's a good thing to be proud of.
It's an amazing thing to be proud of.
Okay, are you making it a competition then?
Yes and no, because I usually stand in the way.
I can get close. I don't like to, but I can.
Right, we'll go back and we'll tell everybody that we are now in a competition to see who dies the most in our lifetime.
I don't think that's gonna go over well.
Sorry.
Uh-oh.
The perception. What?
You hear a voice in your head
Uh-oh.
when you say that.
Hmm.
Girl, you are a fool.
Which part? And she says that out loud.
We know very well you're more capable from long range than up close.
Sure, capable, but I can at least stab things up close if I get there.
Stalverk goes to
And you
say
said to yourself,
something.
if.
Yeah. I've had
Most-
things come directly at me.
Yes, you have. I can't have a dead person carrying my gun.
Okay. I don't plan on dying, but neither did Stalverk, so let's all just point out the fact that he's actually died more than I have. So, which I haven't died, which is impressive considering my track record.
Now I need both of you to make perception check.
Yeah. I feel like Stalverk went to say something when she responded, like when she said things out loud, and then he was like, oh, wait, she's not talking to me anymore.
So now I know how they felt when I talked to my scythe. Shit.
Oh, no, I think they're aware that she has the sentient weapon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
knows because she explained that it was Ripley and nobody was happy about it.
But it was
So,
more of
what-
people who were in denial that Stalverk actually had a talking weapon.
Yeah. So, what color is your arrow? I don't know, purple?
This big purple glittery arrow. As
Yeah, you see-
null
you
as
see-
it can get.
You see the purple.
I was gonna say,
Stalverk.
you should have heard us earlier while we were gone, Jay. Stalverk, I had him go, wait, what the fuck are we supposed to be looking for? I got distracted.
I don't know! I thought we were looking at one, they let us go by ourselves!
That sounds about right. That sounds like a... Yeah.
Yeah, she's having her conversation. He just kind of just looks around. Oh, hey, I think I found it!
Wait, what?
Points.
Oh! Yeah, that should have been really obvious.
You would think,
Um,
but it's us.
It is us.
It's a shared brain cell. The scythe finally gave it back to one of you.
I swear,
Purple's
you're
purple.
rubbing off on me a little bit too much, Stahl.
Yay, achievement!
Anyways. So, we will now get back to the two heading to the church. So, after a little bit of wandering, you do come across the stone building that is being used as a temple. I don't know why I kept saying church, it's a temple. I mean, same thing, but whatever. You approach the door, and the door is closed. And as you approach, it begins to creak open.
Well, you know, how do you know the doors were self-opening and all magical? What? Assuming there are no issues walking inside this temple.
Hmm?
I'm assuming there are no issues in walking inside this temple.
No. You walk in, and it's empty. At first. And you hear what sounds like a clink, and you hear like a cane. I can't make the noise. You hear like a cane across the floor and footsteps. And you see a door to the side open. Can I help you?
Got some questions for you.
Fire away.
How aware are you of an undead problem outside the walls, or the city, rather? There are no walls here, I think. But yes, zombie problem outside of city, how aware?
Not very aware. Why? Are there things I should be concerned about? I don't venture outside the outer ring of trees.
There.
And he kind of glances down at the cane. I don't think I'd really make it far anyway.
Fair enough. Oh, this is a bit weird to explain, but effectively, had a dream following someone by the name of the Elvis that was effectively hunting the undead out there.
I remember a man by that name who came in for some holy oil.
How long ago was this?
Been about a week. Haven't exactly seen him since. He got a good portion of it, along with a couple vials of holy water.
Jay, question for you.
Yes, sir.
In that dream, did we see the other person, or did we only
You
hear
did
them?
not. You only
Okay.
heard them.
So a hunter after arrows and holy water so far. Interesting.
To be fair,
Anything else about him when he picked it up?
no. He appeared to be of the hunter sort, and I am aware of the other things that are out there. I figured he was getting it toward himself of those.
Right, the Wendigos, right?
Yeah. You splash them with holy oil and light them aflame.
Take it they've been a problem for a while?
Unfortunately, well, at least in this forest. Some of the others know. They have their own issues, but these ones have only really been known to be around this one.
Right. Oh, he wouldn't. Oh, I actually misread that. By any chance you had have some of that water spare?
Water, unfortunately, that would take a ritual for me to complete to get more of it. I do have a little bit of oil. Water, no. Oil, yes.
Ritual, you say?
Ceremony.
Hey.
Oh dear. I
Yeah.
think Letari and David are getting married before you leave this town.
Uh-oh.
I hope she gets her
No,
concerns
bring
out
it.
before that distraction.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
that would be a rather large distraction.
No, it's not that. It's realizing. Wait. David married an Ulver can stall with that spell, which he has. I forgot he could do holy water.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, you can bless a thing of water. I think the amount of water skin, I believe.
Gotcha. Well, thank you for your time. Seems I have someone to catch up with out there.
Alright. Travel safe. And have a good day. And he re-enters what looks like from a glance seeing into the room, it looks like a desk with a chair. As far as he goes back and he shuts the door. He looked like he was going to be heading back towards the desk, which you did see like an open book and a quill and some ink.
This is mostly just curiosity, but can I tell what god this temple is devoted to?
Make me a religion check.
Sweet. Or not. Religion use.
Yeah, no, you have no clue.
That is a 10. I know
It's
nothing.
not a bad god. With a
Cool.
10, you know it's not a bad god.
Yes, the missing smell of the fresh blood of human sacrifice.
Damn, how'd you know about human sacrifice? I thought I hit that perfectly.
Well, you know.
All right. Well, I have a woods to walk into now. Yeah. That is all I needed to do.
So, we'll pick up at we'll pick up with the other two. Null and Fiend.
I was supposed to say no every like minute or so, just recasting that arrow.
Fair.
I'm going this way.
Feel like we missed it like the first 5 times, and we just.
Yeah, we probably walked
I'll
in a
be
circle
honest.
and then found it.
I'm be honest, I'm gonna say yeah, you did. Like, I'm not even going to give you guys the option of seeing if you missed it or if you weren't paying attention.
Having a very important conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
Good news, the trees are lower than 30 feet. Anyone can see outside the forest.
That's fair. So, Null and Fiend, you do eventually come to a clearing. You see one tent, one extinguished fire, and one chair sitting next to the fire.
Hail and well met.
You don't see anyone.
Well, at least they're not hiding, or at least they didn't attack me when I said hi.
You do see it looks like the flap of the tent is kind of how to word this. So it's kind of pinned back so that it kind of stays open.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't see the tent does look larger on the inside than it is on the out.
Yeah, no approach.
Well,
Not being stealthy about it. He's making sure his presence is known.
So here's the thing.
Okay.
I need a dexterity saving throw.
That's gonna probably be a no. 9.
Yeah, 9, no, and Fiend also fails. As some arrows fly up out the ground and go directly at you two.
Oh, good.
You both take. Well, you take 1, and Fiend takes 6.
He would definitely step back into that. Son of a bitch.
Shortly thereafter, the other two catch up and see arrows kind of snapped out of the two of them on the ground.
I thought we were the ones that were supposed to get in trouble.
Apparently there's a trap.
And now you guys approach and you see this clearing with one tent, a fire, and a chair.
Well, I would yell hello, but that's kind of pointless.
Yeah, I tried that.
Maybe he's out.
What do I have in my bag of tricks? Bag of tricks.
I could make my voice pretty loud, but that might not be what we want.
Oh yeah, I mean, oh, by the way, Letari said I couldn't keep a tree for a pet. It
I
had
didn't think you'd
teeth.
like it.
A second, the thing when it's when you say it has teeth.
It had teeth, but it was really slow, and it was kind of pathetic, and I threw rocks at it.
He did.
That's just mean.
It was
The
amusing,
poor tree.
actually.
The poor tree.
It tried to eat Letari because she got curious and got too close again.
I didn't touch it, at least.
That's fair. And also accurate.
I love the getting too close isn't necessarily the problem. It's the fact that she didn't touch it. Excellent.
Yeah.
So I will say, while this is going on, David and Huffle, you guys would see the sort of like the arrow in the distance of the trees slightly. So you just kind of
and
start making your way in that direction. There you go.
I assume you call your bird to you.
Yeah, at some point there would be a fuzzy.
Pet brigade.
Okay, so how do I get closer to a thing that fires arrows at us? And we don't know where the arrows came from.
Can I make a check or something like that to kind of see where the trap is?
Make me a perception check.
Why perception?
Because you're looking from a
But-
distance.
But,
You're looking from a distance.
perceiving.
Exactly.
but I saw...
Investigating is looking at something closely. You're not getting up on top of a possible trap.
But I suck at perception. That's only enough.
I mean, you could try and get within 30 feet of this thing to look.
I mean, she would.
Cool,
Null's
make
not
me a
gonna let
dexterity
her.
saving throw.
No, Null's not letting her.
Okay.
I'm
The
stronger
reason-
than she is.
9.
9, you don't see where it could be.
Yeah.
I will say, however, no, you saw where the arrow came from.
I mean, can I tell if it's a magic-based trap?
Yes. As a matter of fact, if you describe the trap, Stalverk would know what the trap is called because of his time in the forest and stuff.
It
Would
like
he?
a bunch of arrows that flew at me. At
I would
him.
assume, as far as he probably could have come across some people that would have had a similar type trap as far as set for when they were sleeping. Just in case like any wild animals or bandits or something tried to jump a camp. Something of that nature while he was kind of on the run.
Mm.
Imagine he probably could have came across some people camping in the forest or something, and
Fair. Yeah, I guess he'll just. I mean, I don't know if he needs to make a check, but he'll just.
yeah, I
say,
will say make me a history check as far as just to recall that kind of information.
It's a 14 on the die plus something.
Okay. You know it's a spell called Cordon of Arrows.
Yeah, he'll say that.
Okay. Well, that's magic-based. I mean, if it's there, then I could maybe dispel it?
That only has a certain range. Not sure how many of them there are, though.
Yeah, that's true.
And there's only usually 4 arrows per
Oh,
spell. Usually. Unless
usually.
they decide to make it a little stronger. It's fine.
Well, 2 of them were used at the very least.
Could try to trigger it again.
You see
Not-
Fiend just walk forward.
Fiend!
You had to say something.
And let's see, he is going to make a dexterity saving throw. Which he actually succeeds. You see this arrow comes flying at him, he just kind of grabs it. And breaks it. 1. He steps back. Steps forward again.
Dude, hokey pokey.
As pretty much.
Let's see how many there are.
That's a natural 1.
Oh no.
The arrow just kind of sticks in his shoulder.
Ow.
He takes 1 point of damage.
Well, that's
He
4.
steps back, steps forward. You don't see another arrow.
Are you a masochist or something? You enjoy pain.
I don't feel it.
Ah, that explains so much.
Huh.
Yeah.
I
Well,
still lose blood. And you see him look down at like a blood trickle that comes out of the 1 arrow in his shoulder.
So who wants to knock on the tent?
I could try, but I'm not sure that'll go well.
well. Oh,
I'm just gonna say, within all the shenanigans, the others catch up, and the pet brigade had kind of also fluttered up.
I'll approach. Most of
Sparky!
them, you're intimidating. You're
Uh,
creepy. You're
how-
too curious, and you're dense.
How am I how? I'm
You're intimidating to the big scythe.
I was about to say, Stalverk, most people don't know you, therefore they find you a little bit scary. I know you, you're not that scary.
I mean, he can be if you piss him off.
Yeah, that's fair.
I imagine the "and your dents" happens as they're walking up, as you see them coming up.
And she's squishy. And I'm charismatic, and everyone loves me. He's gonna start walking forward.
Okay. You're walking forward. I need to make me nap. You've activated the 2nd cordon of arrows.
Oh god.
They're placed randomly within this clearing. Good luck finding them all. You approach the tent and you look in, and it's not much bigger than it appears outside. It's probably like an extra 10 feet, 10-foot radius around it. You see what looks like an actual kitchen or something, and it looks like a home or a little cottage within this tent. You can imagine the fire outside is probably to ward off people that may think there's something valuable, because they just see a tent and fire. They don't think anything else of it.
That's fair.
But you
hello?
don't see anybody inside,
It is empty, apparently.
and you see 1 bed.
So who are we supposed to meet here?
Well, the person we met in the forest. What was the name you gave me again?
He said his name was Whitley.
Whitley said Master Ovis usually was in this camp, or this is their camp, effectively. The fact that there's only 1 chair, 1 bed makes me very concerned.
Yeah, it's not looking like a camp with multiple people at this point.
Do you describe what the figure looked like as far as that you had seen? No?
I'll do you one fucking better. I'll cast Minor Illusion.
Okay. David. you, having asked around in the town about this person, it was mentioned to you as far as a gnomish individual, furs, that sort of thing. That's what he pulls up.
Huh.
Can Stalverk make a perception for no particular reason, just to look around?
Yes.
Well, this is happening.
I'll join that actually.
Holy crap. And I have advantage because that's spider back.
I was about to say I've got friend back. What the flip?
You rolled.
I'm not allowed to perceive ever
Nope.
today. It's just not allowed for me whatsoever because this is the highest I could roll.
That was without the advantage before I rolled again.
I rolled a 4 and then I rolled a 2.
So you're looking around, Stalverk, and you don't see anything until you do. And what I mean by that, you begin to notice markings on the trees. They're like runic markings almost. Doesn't entirely make sense until you notice something move and you see a zombie kind of like moving in the direction of the clearing, and as soon as it reaches the edge of it tries to enter the clearing near one of these trees, and you see that symbol flare, and the zombie hits this barricade and it just disintegrates.
Huh.
Interesting. I don't know if you guys saw it. I know Stalverk's looking around.
Yeah.
I think David's still looking at that image of this apparent forest child.
he just makes a mental note. That's fine. He's just gonna make a mental note of those and keep an eye out for those.
That's fine. You see around the campsite itself, you see about 4 of them. They're kind of spaced out. Actually kind of spaced out evenly around the campsite.
You look like you're staring at this like you've seen this person before, David.
Yeah, he's fitting the description of I've been getting Elvis near perfectly. Am I been lied to?
Right. Well, I'll punch him for that later.
Why would he send you to the camp, though? Where he's at?
I mean, unless he just was wanted to test whether or not I'm of undead of some kind, or going to lay a trap rather. And so that wasn't a zombie. I mean, that's clear. I don't go meh.
Oh, you wouldn't have been able to enter anyways if you were. You don't kind of point out the glyphs.
Oh. Now I feel like it was really a test.
What end is the question? Oh, besides the obvious.
I mean, we could wait here for him and hope he comes back.
We can't wait too long. If it gets dark, we should not be out here.
To be fair, he lives out here, so if he's safe out here.
Right, that reminds me.
Hmm?
Figured out something about our floating bed sheets of a friend.
Eh?
Don't like holy water.
Oh.
Burst into flames, kind of not liking.
Wait. Huh?
That's not at all what was said.
Yeah.
I thought they said the Wendigos would burst into flames.
You have to throw the
No.
oil and then catch
have-
them on fire.
Yeah, you have to cover them with the holy oil and then light them on fire.
Yeah.
That's why.
Right.
Yeah.
Never mind. Retract statement. That was a player mischirping.
All good.
Okay, splashy splash with the oil then. Just pretend I said a full description with that.
Here.
Okay. So they don't like holy stuff, basically.
Apparently.
Or at least the holy oil and fire. So we can either leave.
I'm gonna make a
Try to find
perception check.
Perception?
No. Again?
There's a reason.
Even
Ah,
higher.
that is not in the box. Oh, there we go.
That's max.
Holy crap.
It was a 5, and then nat 20.
Okay. You all hear a voice. Null, you recognize the voice because, well, Null and Fiend recognize the voice because when you heard while you were here in the forest, you guys find everything. You don't see where it's coming from. It's a neat campsite, right?
Yeah.
Bad feeling.
I'm over
neat.
here.
I don't really think that's him.
I don't know.
Why'd you come here, friend?
I will say,
See
quick.
it?
with your 30, Stalverk, your eyes drift to where the voice is coming from, and you see a pair of glowing purple eyes, just barely visible, about 15 feet up in a tree.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
I don't think that's him. I think
How's-
it's our glowy eye friends.
Do you point
What
it
if-
out?
Yeah, he's like staring at it.
Something else I do want to point out, Stalverk.
Yeah.
It's in one of the trees with the symbols on it.
I don't know if he would assume that they classify as
Yeah.
undead or
Yeah,
not. Like he wouldn't know, to be
No,
fair.
he wouldn't. But I do also want to point out something else to you guys. It's around midday.
Yeah.
You guys were told they were nocturnal
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, creepy
because that's
friend.
what he thought.
Just ignites the sword.
Hey, David, did you happen to buy any of that oil by chance?
This may be a player brain melt, but I swear I thought I said something about picking up like a vial or two. Did I actually say that?
No.
You asked if he had any. I don't know if you ever actually made the
You
purchase or
You
anything.
asked if he had any holy water, and he said he would have to do a ritual to make some. But you never asked about holy. He said he had some holy oil, but you never asked how much or if you have any.
That was a terrible on my part.
So, I get
You
the
see-
feeling.
You see the eyes kind of tilt slightly, like a head tilt.
He just tilts his head back, like, eh. Just
And here's where I fuck with you guys some.
Oh, no.
Ready?
No.
each of you hear a different voice
Oh crap.
come from that location in that tree. I'll start with Huffle. That way I can get to the people that will have reactions here in a moment.
Yay.
Huffle would hear Laura. I don't think we're gonna make it. Too strong. I hope the others are okay. Fiend, I'm not gonna reveal what Fiend hears. David.
Yo.
You hear your mother. Go. Go on without me. I'm just slowing you all down. You need to get out of the town. Sorry.
Yay.
You hear your father's voice.
That's not good.
I'll hold him off. Go. If you want them, you have to go through me. No. As I draw a blank on what that one person's name was, hold on. I will find person around board.
Hmm?
Tokens around board somewhere. I know it is.
What's potentially?
Farmer Boy.
Oh.
Because he was not in Ostros. I can't remember the name of Farmer Boy person.
His ex?
Yes, that one.
That would be.
As I zoom around Traren. You hear Traren's. I think we've gotten far enough away. I don't think they're going to find us out here. There's so much blood. So much. And Stalverk.
Uh-huh.
You hear your mother's voice. Hunt them down, all of them. Nobody must know what we did.
His reaction just raises an eyebrow like, what the fuck?
And you see it kind of head tilts back to normal. And you see a flash of movement as it drops down the tree and just bolts.
Yeah, you better run, you cowardly fuck.
Well, that seems friendly. Not creepy at all.
So the floating bed cheats seem to want to fuck with us. What I called them? Ghost elope? Is that what I called it?
Yeah.
Yep, that.
Right. Yeah. That.
I think it wants us to follow, and I don't know if we should follow. But now we know it can come out during the day.
Yeah, that's not good.
You see Fiend's head is down. And he's just...
You okay, friend?
I need to go. I need to find something.
What do you mean?
You see something you hadn't seen before. You see his eyes flare. A reddish color. Those are not just mental noises to mess with you all. They're premonitions. I need to go.
Saying it was warning us of something?
I think it was. These creatures, they... while twisted by the ways they've gone through and the evil, they still are spirits of sorts. They walk through time and dimensions. They see things, they hear things. They don't prod into your heads. They find out from anywhere. Any time. Any event.
So it could have been the past.
He lowers his head. That was no past.
Listen, I was really trying and hoping that that was the case because no.
So where are we supposed to go?
I thought we were going back to Imperius,
Yes.
wherever that place was.
Follow that one. Don't trust the other ones. Follow that one.
Follow it?
As he says that, you see his eyes fixed on something. It was that looks like it was in the direction of where the one went. You see his eyes fixed in that direction, and you see two purple orbs just kind of peek out from behind a tree.
Well, I guess we're following your new friend.
Be safe.
You're not coming with us at all.
I have to go.
Hey, please be safe.
I will.
Wouldn't all do. You know? He would hand was it Fiend, right? His name would be given, basically.
Mm-hmm.
He would hand him. What is this called?
The death of death of death.
Yes.
Okay.
Deaf. I hand him deaf.
He just flops.
uh,
Be careful. I will.
I'll hand him one of my 5 bags of ball bearings.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God, I forgot you had 5 bags of ball bearings.
Hey, those are very useful.
Okay, you know
Yeah.
what? Time for me to go to his character sheet and add a bag of ball bearings, apparently.
Like 1,000 ball bearings.
Listen, we needed those back in the day.
It also makes me wonder, wait, if you used a sling, could you use a ball bearing instead? Can one cast magic stone on ball bearings?
I don't know. Maybe.
I just have to say, I seriously question you sometimes, Drag.
Listen, I will make a sling useful.
Sure you will. Sure you will, bud.
That's
Anyway,
like 4 characters down the road. It's fine.
Oh, this doesn't have this on it anymore. That was from a while ago. Why is that? Wow, I did not.
you
pay
see him
attention
kind
to
of twist his cloak around and just, and he just vanishes.
that. Is it weird I'm gonna miss him?
He'll be around again at some point.
Yeah.
I think
So we followed the creepy thing.
yeah, it seems to be waiting for us.
Follow that
Follow
one
the
and
creepy
trust
thing.
none of the other ones. Got it.
Well, I guess good news. I guess it's possible to be convinced to let you keep this one.
Gives
Why would
Null
you
like
say
the puppy dog eyes.
Please.
Face palms.
Letari just looks back over at David. Why would you do that?
Why would you give false hope?
Let's go before I change my mind about following this thing.
Okay.
You begin following, and you start in the direction, and you notice you get within like 50 feet of him, of it, and it just bolts again. It knows spacing. It don't trust.
That's fair.
It's like, I'm leading you somewhere, but I also don't trust that you won't try and hit me. Which is why it's also kind of staying behind trees and stuff, because miss long range bullshit.
So, I mean, Stalverk would totally get down on like one knee and like hold his hand out, like, "Come here."
A tree opens its mouth. Not you.
Ah, the tree thing.
Not you.
Not you.
What the hell?
Oh, right, trees. I about got eaten by a tree.
A moment when literally everything in this forest is within Null's crusading distance because of distance spell.
Right. So we're not gonna let that happen because I don't feel like trying to explain a fucking forest fire.
David, you only hear one thing. Try not to be so distracting next time she has a serious conversation with you. As he's just skipping along, essentially. It's fine.
Anyways, you guys eventually see it kind of bolt into a cave.
Who wants to go in this dark, spooky, scary cave?
Okay, you know the answer to that question.
I
enough.
volunteer
It's
as tribute.
Funny enough, it's not
Same.
dark. You see
Still a cave.
torches. You see torches about 20 feet in on either side of the cave.
Oh, that is Letari's bread and butter.
I volunteer to go first.
No, wait, I want to go.
Hey guys, look, a distraction. Null starts walking.
I feel like they both like look too. Like, wait, what?
Yeah. What? I love them being dumb blondes together. I love them so much.
Why do you imagine Null's probably like, is that the tree you're throwing rocks at? Huh? Starts walking.
Chases after. Hold up.
Wait,
Following.
tree? Where?
Tree friend?
I've been bamboozled.
Rude.
Named it Sharptooth.
Wah.
That's shark bait.
Yeah, I was about to say wrong one.
Sharptooth is Land Before Time.
I know,
Yeah.
buddy. Sharptooths are not, buddy.
Well, one was. Stalverk.
Yes,
Stalverk
Chomper.
Stalverk thinks they're buddies.
You're right.
Albert
Anyways,
thinks a lot of things are
you
buddies.
guys enter, and I will say, you see a chair. When I say a chair, I mean like a kind of a throne-looking thing made of woven sticks and animal furs and stuff. And you actually don't see the thing that you were following. It said there is a figure that is sitting in the chair, and he's just sitting there with a headdress on. Kind of looks like one made of like the skull of a deer with the antlers still attached, and fur draping down the back of it. And you see the same glowing purple in the eye sockets of the deer skull.
Hello.
Hi!
He reaches his hands up and takes off the headdress, and you see normal eyes, and you also see the purple globes in the eye sockets of this deer skull. You are very interesting people, you know?
Get that a lot.
It's true, we do.
I know. One of you doesn't want to be a hero. There's another in your group that doesn't fully understand why they do the things they do. There's another that has done whatever they can to protect, including making a deal that they don't necessarily regret. There's someone whose faith has changed. And another whose past he has left behind and has chosen to forge his own. Did I get that all right?
Yeah, give or take.
Yeah,
It's about right.
Almost.
plus or minus.
You search for the one known as Ovis.
Yeah.
You've been lied to by the one known as Ovis.
Gathered.
Surprisingly enough, Ovis has disappeared from my sight. For now. I'll find him. I always find them. Are you afraid, Letari?
That's a constant thing. You're gonna have to be more specific.
In this moment, are you afraid?
Nervous, yes. Afraid, nah.
I can tell you're confused.
Always, but again, more specific.
The voices you heard. You're all concerned about them, confused about them, wondering from what time and place they came from. Stalverk, yours came from the past.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Time before you were born. Your family may or may not have stumbled upon a group attempting to take a young woman. And cut them down. No. Yours is from the future.
Good.
Not a near future. And not as bad off as you think. He was out hunting with someone, and some wolves attacked the prey they were hunting down. And they bolted, and hoping the wolves could not chase them. He kind of passes over the two of you, Letari and David. Huffle. You know in which event that was. That is too from the past. Your mother helped defend a city. David.
Oh.
Yours too is from the past. Nope. None of you did.
Yeah, nobody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody did.
This is fine.
It's fine.
Yours is from the past. About a month or two before your mother was slain. She had attempted to escape. Your memory of the moment was erased as she was trying to escape with you. Letari, yours is from the future.
What?
Yours is much closer than the others. I cannot reveal, however, falls or not. I tell you all this for you to know that, yes, I am the one who gave you those. No, I am not your enemy. I am also not your ally. I am someone who merely wishes to continue to exist. I'm the one who keeps these creatures out of that town whenever it comes here. I've sealed the borders of it. They also will not harm you.
So I can keep one.
Face palms.
Once you leave the forest with it, however, it will.
Damn it!
Nice try.
These forests are my own. And you see, as he sort of sits back, his hands kind of rest on the side of the chair, and you see these vines kind of wrap around the bottom of the chair and just kind of grow outward from it. Also, don't worry about the trees. They are they eat small rodents. Mostly rabbits and mice.
Sorry, I thought you were a rodent.
Listen, I know I'm small, but I'm not that small.
Don't let it see your mouse.
Just like clutching to herself now. Like, no, mine. I just built this again.
It was merely trying to herd you towards his cave.
Oh, see if we can.
Until you started throwing rocks at it. And then it just wanted to bite your arm off.
Sorry.
Like, out of character, I'm sitting here, I'm like, huh. It senses who you are. Its master told it to push you in its direction.
He said that in
Throwing
character
rocks.
too, by the way. Just like,
Huh?
he did that in character too, just to laugh and the sorry.
Yeah, basically, it's one of those out of characters like, yeah, his master's, instructed if he sensed these beings to herd them in his direction. Okay, this motherfucker want to throw rocks at me. I'm gonna take his arm.
You can try to catch me.
It moves 5 feet a turn, man.
Please no.
Don't bully the
Ashes from
tree.
10.
Don't bully the tree.
Hey, if we cast haste on it, it can go a whole, what, 25 feet around?
No.
10 feet.
It can go 30.
Hey!
Oh, yeah, he'll. I will apologize to the tree if I see it again.
You see one of the vines come up and just kind of wrap around your leg slightly, Stalverk. It knows, and it retracts.
So where the hell does this... Sorry, go on.
Go ahead. Mine was out of here.
So where the hell does this Elvis come in?
He is an interesting fellow. I lose track of him sometimes. He's what is known as a Fey Wanderer. He can jump in and out of the Fey realm. Unfortunately, once he's there, I cannot find him. But he's never there long.
I'd still like to have a chat with him, I think.
You'll encounter him again. I will mention, however, do not he didn't fully lie to you when he said his name was Whitney. When he's startled, he isn't himself. When he's not startled, he's a rather cocky individual.
That's fine.
Well, we could always wait at the campsite knowing we won't get attacked by anything.
That is useful.
He's not going to return to that campsite.
Damn it! It's worth a try.
He has about 5 or 6 of them spread throughout the forest. If you wish to wait here, I'll be able to let you know which one he appears at. Because once he reappears, he can't jump back in. Not until tomorrow.
Alright.
You hear motion behind you, and you do see where the fuck did I... There. See this thing kind of walking behind you.
Hi, friend.
You see it kind of skulk to the side.
It's just only slightly creepy.
And you see it actually kind of turns its back to the wall and kind of pushes its back against it, and it kind of forms into the wall.
Interesting.
And as it does, vines kind of cover that area. What business do you have with Ovis? That part is unclear.
Weird dream thing?
That part is clear. I was more meaning you. And he turns and looks at you, Stalverk.
Oh dear. Shrugs.
You're a hard one to read. Can't tell if this is a personal thing. If your goddess has requested his elimination. Or if something else is requesting it.
I just want to have a chat. Smiles.
See. Well, if it makes you feel any better. Oh, there he is. He's about 5 miles west of the cave. Yeah. He's fairly jovial. Thinks, he seems to think he has lost any who would be tracking him.
You see, we would still go looking for him, even if we didn't know where he was.
He's laughing at the fact you believed his name was Whitley.
Looks at Null.
I said I was gonna punch him for that, but we're not gonna kill him for that.
Alright.
Punch, yes.
I will
ogre power gauntlets.
I will turn a blind eye to what happens in my forest for the time being.
There, also, I found a picture finally, and it is horrifying.
Oh. Oh. Oh dear.
I
Is that
saw
the thing that tried to eat me?
I don't know. I found it. I was looking up just random pictures, and I finally found somebody's art of it.
But that is such a beautiful picture for it.
It's eating a fucking like cow thing.
That is.
That's
Oh my god. That is like
terrifying.
devouring that thing.
That is.
Jesus.
That's fine.
That's beautiful. Anyways.
It is. I might have to save that later. I think I have a picture for it now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Jesus Christ, that's horrifying. But no, here's back to in character. Should you need assistance, the trees will know.
Fair enough.
No, not.
Shall we go say hello?
Hmm?
Shall we go say hello?
Might as well.
Might as well, yeah.
I suppose.
You all trying to leave the cave. And I know it's slightly early, but I'm going to go ahead and call it here.
Oh, okay.
Because hopefully, Huffle's feeling well next time we have Landar. That way, you're all going to be your own keepers.
Fair. Null has questions for Stalverk.
No,
She's
there's
a
no.
little bit up in her head now because yeah.
You don't need to ask him anything. Everything's fine. No.
She's concerned about multiple things, including the Stalverk thing, but she's got a more pressing matter currently. 2 of them, actually.
No, he will see
I
what
was
he...
curious why the one wonders why you're trying to kill the man that they just found out about.
Look. The totally a little thing.
Well, to be fair, he never said that's truthfully what was going on. He just said he can't tell.
This is fair. Null wants to know now.
Fair. That's fair. No, yeah, that.
And also why he's not really eating the Null's cooking. That's annoying, Null.
That's yeah. It's fine.
That's a personal matter. That's fine.
Yeah, that's a man wife like
Why
being
aren't you
offended.
eating anymore?
No. Oh no. But yeah.
You know.
But yeah, that is I hope everybody had fun.
Whoa, Daria is very, very upset now.
I see no issues with the future.
Nope.
Oh,
No issues.
no.
I have been told not to distract my wife, Phil.
Yeah.
like
Don't
how she is.
distract her with when she's trying to have a serious conversation.
She already has a hard enough time talking about serious things, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, you're dropping me a way out of this. Let's get a way out of this.
You know, fair. I did-
easily distracted by shiny things already.
Yeah, she didn't need the pretty boy to help with that.
You know. But yeah, thanks for coming out, guys. It's gonna be a time. Put it that way.
Oh yeah!
Raid.
Go make a
Mm.
dude.
I tried to GM.
Yeah. Alrighty, I will see everybody over there.
Yeah!
Bye.
Bye everybody!
Goodbye, Shame.
Bye.
To the raid.